What is going on, guys? Carlos here from Live Gaming Paradise. We are back again with another episode of Sackboy, A Big Adventure. This time we are continuing to do the Colossal Canopy, and this one is called Matter of Factory. And we have 5 Dreamer Orbs that we need to collect on this one, and this one is particularly difficult only because of the panels. It's like one of those yellow panels that turn red and disappear, and then they will regenerate again, but you have to be really quick in some areas in here, and in some areas I had to join the 2 parts in order to do it, because again I can't really redo it and pick up the Dreamer Orb and then redo it and pick up the Dreamer Orb again. I guess I could do it and there would be like a kind of a shadow, but I wanted to show you how to do it, you know, like properly. Right, so the first orb you're going to do is come back here to the left hand side behind where you just spawn and collect your first orb. That easy. You don't have to do absolutely anything for this one. And then, as I said before, we got these yellow greenish panels that disappear. They just stay on for a little bit of time and then they regenerate again, as you can see in front of me now. These are particularly difficult. Like I said, it's just annoying because they just don't stand on for a very long time, and they take quite a little bit of time to respawn. So that means that if you're trying to get onto the same one, waiting for it to respawn is going to be pretty difficult. Right, we get to the second area where there are some more of these panels, and now we encounter some cannons, and these cannons are really annoying, you know, like look, this one hit me straight away. You can get them to shoot each other, but it is really tough, and it's lining up on them, you know, like I need to jump on top of them. I mean, like, you can strike them, but I don't have anything to strike them with, and they are shooting those fireballs, so if you get caught by one while you're trying to strike them, that is really unfortunate. Now you go to the right hand side here and you got another 2 here. I got 1 to shoot the other in this area here, and then once all of that is done, then you just can pick up the orbs and get 100 points. Now jump back onto the panels and go to the left hand side and go up this area here. There's going to be one of these guys that's shooting arrows. Just get rid of him and carry on doing what we need to do. We need to pick up our second Dreamer Orb, and that's going to be up these steps in here, or these bricks. Right, we just have to just go up there now and pick up our second Dreamer Orb, and it's behind these boxes in here on the left hand side. So if you just go and break the boxes, I was trying to work out a way to go up to see if there was anything else in here, but there wasn't. So the way to do this is to break the boxes. It's going to be one of those little holes on a wall, and then you just go in there. I was trying to get in, banging the wall, and there's going to be one of these places here that you have to dive head first, and the Dreamer Orb is inside of it. So once you do that, then it's time to go to the right hand side in here, and you've got some of these guys that look like screws, or, you know, like pointy head guys that are really difficult in some areas. I mean, because there's so many moving elements, it is really difficult to pick up all the orbs and try to get away from these guys. It is doable though. Right, now we can break the boxes in here, and on the left hand side, the big box, and collect all the orbs inside of them, and it's time to go into the next area. Right, in the next area, this is an area that I really find very difficult. I tried to do this to begin with, and when I got to the orb, the panel just disappeared too quickly, and it was very tough to get to the orb. And obviously I did it again, and I ended up doing it, but obviously, you know, the first time is the one that counts, and because I didn't do it the first time and I collected the orb, that meant I couldn't restart the level and have the orb intact. I would have just like a shadow of it kind of thing, like I've collected it. So the orb is right down here. When you get down these panels, go to the right in here. There's going to be a platform. There's going to be another area. You don't want to go there just yet. The orb is like below where I am, or below where the character is, or Sackboy is. So we need to jump down to these steps here, and then just jump down to the other. Do you see that? Just jump down here, collect the orb, and then go to the right hand side and get into the little hole on the wall, and then you will appear on top here, ready to go to the next area. You just have to time it correctly, and you should be able to do these with a couple of tries. I mean, like, you don't have, I'm only doing it like that because I'm recording, but you don't have to do that. Obviously, you can just redo the level, and whatever you've collected is already collected. Right, in this area here, you face some of these wasps, and they've got like a nest. So just try to get rid of the nest. Obviously not like I did, because I got hit by them. Just try not to get hit by them, but it is pretty difficult because when you are destroying the nest, they're really close to you and they can spawn right next to you. So it is a tricky one. Now we're going to go and come to this side here and just jump face down or head first and collect your ×2, and then you can collect some more orbs. They're going to be all ×2, and there's an area in here that you can come up here and collect some more on the way, and plus you've got one of these eggs in here that you can destroy and get an umbrella. Now with the umbrella in hand, we can just glide a little bit further. So like when you jump, you'll just glide, go up and then glide down gently. So it's pretty cool. There's a question mark in here where we're going to go and pick up our next dreamer orb. So when you're ready, just get inside of it, and the umbrella is going to be some help in here as well, because you can use it as a weapon. And this dreamer orb is divided into some moon pieces. So I think 5 moon pieces, and they're going to be like 3 in the center here, and then there's going to be another 2 on either side. And you can use the flippy platforms here to jump high, but you can also use the umbrella to glide down, which is pretty cool. As you can see, it is really handy. In some areas further down, it's going to be pretty cool. As you can see there, I would have fallen if I didn't have it, and that is our 4th dreamer orb. Now let's go and get our 5th. I was going to try to destroy these guys with the umbrella, but it looks like it doesn't work, so I'm just going to go over to the next area. So now we're going to go over to the right hand side in here and keep carrying on doing the rest of this level. And we got some platforms in here, and we've got some of these guys, the pointy head guys. I picked up another ×2. What we need to do is just jump on these green platforms here and go down. Keep going down here. There's going to be some more squares on the bottom here, and there's going to be our 5th and final dreamer orb right down here. And then you can just go all the way to the right hand side and then go up again. And because of this umbrella, if you haven't got the umbrella, it can be done, but it is a lot harder to do it, because with the umbrella you can just kind of like glide and shoot up, whether you couldn't do that if you were just jumping. So when you're ready, you can just jump onto that platform over there, or go down through the cogs if you haven't got the umbrella. And we can go down to this side in here. There's going to be one of those guys looking for us with the arrows, with the green arrows, and we can just land right on top of him and get rid of him without him suspecting it with this umbrella. So if you haven't got the umbrella, it's worth going back, resetting the level, going back and getting the umbrella, because it is really handy in some areas. So when you're done, it's time for us to go up the top here, and as you can see, the level is throwing everything at us now. You got one of those guys with the arrows, and you got all these spiky head guys going from side to side like lunatics, and it is really tough to get your bearings and try and do this. When you get to this area here, you just go down the ramp and then just keep on jumping up as quickly as you possibly can, because these guys are just going to be chasing you. And when you get to the top in here, that is the end of the level. So I guess this is it for this video, guys. Thank you very much for watching. If you did like this video, or if this video helped you, please give us a like and consider subscribing so I can continue releasing more content like this. I'll be back again with some more Sackboy, a big adventure, very soon. So thanks again for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.